I trusted my husband completely and believed I truly knew him. From the day we married, I felt safe in the idea that honesty was the strongest part of our relationship. He was gentle with his words, consistent in his actions, and always made me feel chosen. Friends often said we were lucky to have such a calm, loving marriage, and I believe that luck came from trust. In the early years, we shared everything: dreams, fears, small daily routines that made life feel meaningful. He knew how I liked my coffee, and I knew when he needed silence after a long day. We laughed easily, argued rarely, and always found our way back to each other. I never questioned his loyalty because he never gave me a reason to. As time passed, small changes appeared, but I ignored them. He started guarding his phone more closely and working later than usual. When I asked, he smiled and said he was just trying to provide a better future for us. I wanted to be a supportive wife, so I pushed my doubts aside and chose trust over suspicion. Love has a way of making excuses for the people we care about. I told myself that marriage wasn't perfect and that everyone went through phases. When he became distant, I blamed stress. When affection faded, I blamed routine. I convinced myself that loyalty didn't need constant proof. One evening, everything shifted. I accidentally saw a message on his phone while looking for a photo we had taken together. It wasn't long, but it was intimate enough to shake me. My heart raced as I realized this wasn't a misunderstanding. It was something deeper, something hidden. When I confronted him, he didn't deny it. Instead, he sighed as if he was tired of pretending. He told me it just happened and that it didn't mean anything. Hearing those words hurt more than the betrayal itself. Our years together were suddenly reduced to excuses. The love battle truly began after that night. Part of me wanted to forgive, to fight for what we built. Another part of me felt foolish for trusting someone who could lie so easily. I was torn between the woman who loved him and the woman who needed to respect herself. Days turned into sleepless nights filled with questions. Was any of it real? Or had I been loving an idea instead of a person? I replayed memories, searching for signs I had missed. Each reflection felt like reopening a wound. He tried to apologize, promise change, and ask for another chance. His words sounded familiar, but they no longer felt safe. Trust, once broken, doesn't return simply because someone says sorry. I realized that love alone wasn't enough to repair what betrayal had destroyed. Slowly, I began choosing myself. I learned that trusting someone doesn't make you weak, but staying where you are constantly hurt does. Walking away wasn't easy, but staying would have meant losing my dignity. I understood that love should never require silence or self-betrayal. Letting go was painful, but it was also freeing. I discovered strength I didn't know I had and learned that trust must be mutual, not one-sided. The battle between love and truth ended when I chose honesty over illusion. Today, I no longer regret trusting him. I regret that he didn't deserve it. That experience taught me that real love doesn't hide, deceive, or make you doubt your worth. And even though my heart was broken, it finally learned how to protect itself.